Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Jessica.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Mike.
So in the Bible, we hear tell that Judas went and sought out the high priests in order to go and deliver Jesus up to them.
And of course, he went to the chief priest because they were already looking for a way to get rid of Jesus.
Now the thing of it is that while there are some details about how this transaction went about, there's really not a whole lot of dialogue. So the question is, what exactly does it sound like? What does it look like when somebody goes and sells out what should have been their best friend?
Well, there's probably not a lot of dialogue due to the fact that, Judas killed himself afterwards, and I'm pretty sure the high priests were like, oh yeah, guys that were friends with this dude, we'll totally tell you all about what happened.
That's fair.
There are the very practical considerations of how the Bible got written in the first place.
Yes. But still, nonetheless, we think it may have looked a little something like this. So we gotta do something about this Jesus guy.
Yeah, he's totally riling up everyone.
Seriously, I mean, it's starting to get really bad. Did you see how, when he came into town the other day?
I know! Think of all the destruction of all those, trees. They were just ripping things off left and right.
But we can't do it during the festival.
No.
If we do it during the festival, there will be an uprising, and that's dangerous.
Yes, that will get the Romans mad at us.
So what do we do? How do we deal with this? We just can't let this keep going.
I have no idea.
So I hear you guys got a bit of a Jesus problem.
Aren't you one of the people that follow around him everywhere? You look really familiar.
I might be.
Your accent matches the other ones.
I could be. It depends on whether or not it's worth my while.
What are you proposing?
Let's say, hypothetically, I know the Nazarene.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, he's in the temple all the time, but the people that are hanging on his every word, with the miracles and the whatnot.
Right. This is kind of the problem.
I can take you to him when he's away from everybody, when he's in a secluded place. Something like a kind of a garden.
Why would you do this?
Well, again, if you made it, hypothetically, if you made it worth my while.
I'm pretty sure he's one of the inside guys.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the people who's always hanging around him. How does 15 pieces of silver sound to you?
15 pieces of silver?
It's a fair price.
What, am I selling you a donkey? At least 50.
Oh, come on. A donkey's worth 10. Tops.
You guys, you keep sending guys after the boss, and he keeps out debating them. You send your best scholars of the law, your scribes. Even you guys have even cooperated with the Pharisees. You hate those guys. And he shuts every one of them up. They propose these great traps, and then he always slips out of them.
It is rather humiliating how he does that. All right, fine. Let's say 25.
All right. I'm a reasonable man. 40. It's a good biblical number.
40? Please. We could have the Romans take care of him for 40.
Yeah, but then they're going to be like, oh, you guys are causing us trouble again. Once they start nailing people up, it could be anybody.
He has a point, but 40 seems a bit much.
40's a lot. Look, all right, look. I can see you're a businessman. I can see the value of what it is you have to offer.
I am the one who holds the money bag.
Do they even have any money?
People are always giving the boss alms. Plus, there's these ladies who are benefactresses. They finance the whole operation.
All right, look. What say you 30 pieces of silver?
30?
30 pieces. That's literally all I have to work with. Anything more than that, and I've got to go and get a whole bunch of other people involved. And
there's lots of paperwork. You don't want to deal with
paperwork, and there'll be people asking questions.
But 30 pieces of silver, and I get paid today.
Sure.
All right. You got yourself a deal. I will look for the perfect opportunity to get him alone. I'll come get you guys. You just be ready. We should be able to take care of this in a couple days.
All right. So it's done then.
It's done. 30 pieces of silver. I will deliver Jesus to you.
We'll be rid of him. It's really just our own interpretation of things. It's probably not how it looked, but...
I doubt Judas had an accent that seems to imply he's from Jersey-ish.
They seem unreliable.
And
my father's from Jersey. What am I going to do?
I've just, me personally, I've always been kind of curious. How exactly, was it something where, was there a bounty out? How did he come to that? It's a precise amount. It's not like they gave him a handful of salt. No, they gave him 30 pieces.
Yeah, which of course alludes to the book of Zechariah.
And anybody who knows things about how financial transactions go in the Middle East, there's never one price that you don't walk. There's not a price tag that says this costs 20, and you go up and you say here's 20. No. What do you give me for it?
The way we do commerce is so dull.
But it is efficient.
I'm just saying, people like their eBay because you can haggle a little bit. Yes, they like their Amazon more, but nevertheless.
I'm just saying.
But think of how popular Amazon would be if they said, "What do you give me for it?"
So, some of the Gospels just talk about the money. Others talk about a little bit of haggling. We know that Judas was a thief. We know that he stole from the money bag. So, we imagine he tried to get the best price he could for our Lord and Savior.
And he clearly has questionable morals. He is the betrayer.
But even Judas didn't expect them to kill Jesus. It's like a lot of the decisions we make. Honestly, what did you expect to happen?
But at the same time, you never thought it was going to go there.
Well, there are people who theorize it's Judas the Zealot. And the Zealot is not like, he was like on fire, like, the Sons of Thunder, where it was just a nickname.
Yeah.
That was a subgroup.
Yeah, with the stabby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is possible that he honestly thought that he was trying to do like Mary did at the wedding in Canaan.
He was kickstarting the miracle.
Trying to provoke Jesus into action.
Yeah. He's going to, overthrow the Romans, and we're going to have our peaceful empire of 1,000 years if we just get him to start doing his stuff.
We'll have our peaceful empire if we just kill enough guys first.
Isn't that how peace works? You gotta get rid of all those unpeaceful bastards.
That is the way the world tries to bring about peace, yes. And how's that working out for us?
Well, it has its good days. It has its bad days.
I count a lot more bad than good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Judas also, kind of failed if he was, trying to cause that.
Completely failed. Especially when he betrayed Jesus and then did not seek him out.
But the beauty of it all is that while Judas had the free will to choose to betray Jesus, God had the plan that actually benefited from that free will.
What men intend for evil,
God turns to good.
So, we stand on the cusp of the Triduum.
Yes. Technically, this is the last day of Lent. We're done
This
now,
is
right?
the last day of Lent.
There can be masses on Thursday morning that are still purple. It's not the Triduum until afternoon, when liturgically it becomes Friday.
And we've already gone and planned stuff for the next couple of days, so we're going to be coming to you daily until at least Easter.
Because even though this is called Lent, we're still going to do the Triduum. That's awkward.
Yeah, it's super awkward.
We're gonna do the Triduum as part of Lent. Just live with it.
Yep. Most people don't. Most people, a lot of people who celebrate Lent don't realize that it ends technically prior to Easter. So we're gonna play by their rules, and we're just gonna keep on trucking through.
Well, come on. How hard was it when Deacon was explaining that last Friday was the last fish fry because we said we were doing fish fries all through Lent, not Good Friday.
Hey.
Because that's not in Lent.
Nope.
And it's a day of fasting.
And he and I are going to be really glad
Super
to be
glad.
done frying fish for the year.
I would love to fry fish. I don't even get to do any of the fun work.
I know, right?
Don't ever let them make you the boss.
No.
If you learn nothing else from this channel, don't ever let them make you the boss.
I could fry my better fish fry recipe, here, and we could just eat it.
I do like that idea.
Yeah.
So, subscribe to our channel. Ring the church bell to be notified when tomorrow's brand new episode comes out.
Like that episode for our ratings. Make it better. Make it easier for people to find us. And give my ego a little bit of a dopamine boost.
I wasn't gonna give you a hard time this time. And comment
just
below
fair.
with, were we too hard on Judas? Were we not hard enough? Do you think it went like that? Do you think it went a different way?
Next year for Spry Tuesday, do you want to go and have us, sneaking around like we're,
I don't
Super
know.
We'll get like thief masks.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Last year we did the harrowing of hell. Last year we acted out the harrowing of hell.
We do at least one quasi-dramatic presentation a year.
This year we acted out the betraying of Jesus.
But our costume was April Fool's. You didn't tell me you needed costumes for this. I totally could have fake made robes if you gave me like 24 hours notice.
It's all right.
Sure.
But
Next year we'll do Spy Wednesday like James Bond theme.
I'll all
So-
wear suits.
So Nate'll be Bond, you'll be Moneypenny, I'll be Blofeld. It'll be fantastic.
We can make one of the guinea pigs be the,
do you just
pet.
expect me to die?
Yes, I will walk away
Do you
from this
expect
highly
me-
elaborate trap and assume
Do you
everything goes as
expect me
fine.
to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Oh, Goldfinger. Anyway, so until tomorrow, remember to
Live your faith.
Love your faith.
share that love.
Name a religion that does not have a hat. Because the one thing we know about religions is clearly it's a giant secret by all the hatters throughout the world.
That might actually be a plausible conspiracy.